I know we love to say the Lulu is the Solulu, and we've been told as Christians and as every religious person to have faith. Have faith that things will work, be positive, which is good. But listen, dear business owners and aspiring business owners, the worst thing you can do to yourself as a business person is having too much faith or being so delusional to the point that you fail to see when something is not working and act on it. This was my situation last year. So last year, my business plunged into severe debt. When I mean severe debt, and it was not because I was borrowing for the fun of borrowing. It was not because I was taking out loans for the fun of it. I was trying to venture into something that from my projections would have taken my business to the next level, but it went down real fast and everything began to backfire. Now, at the point when that was happening, I should have already seen the future. I should have already known that, look, with the level of debt and the mess that you are in, you cannot couple that same level of debt with paying salaries. I had about I think 4 staff at the time when we were at East West Road, Port Harcourt. When these things started going bad, that would have been my cue to let go of some or at worst, all the staff. But I kept asking myself, I said, these people are depending on me. These people, they are looking up to me. These people, they are my go-to persons. So I felt like these staff people, they were my friends, or my staff members were my friends. I felt like they were my team members and they thoroughly understood the situation I was in, even though I did not give them the full scope. I did not communicate. I won't even lie. I did not tell anybody what was really going on in my business. Not my friends, not my family. I just gave people tips of the iceberg. I just told them the things that were going on the surface, but on the deep level, I withheld the truth because I was so scared of failure. I was so scared of being judged that I shut up. We're going to get back to that in another video. But now this is the situation when my business was going down, when it became so obvious that I could no longer fund these people. I could no longer pay salaries. I should have let these staff members go. But I was being delusional. I had faith. And that faith nearly ended my life, my career, my business, my reputation, my credibility, and my sanity as a person. Yes, I had faith that, don't worry, this business will pick up. I had faith that, don't worry, my staff members will stay. I had faith that I was so delusional, but this one now was not faith. I was so delusional that here we've built such a wonderful team at Felima Beauty. We see ourselves as family members and they will understand. My dear, don't do yourself that disservice. Your staff members are not your friends. Your staff members are not your family members. Your staff members or your team or your staff, they don't understand shit. And they are only there when the going is sweet. Once the going gets tough, they are going to leave you and run. It's only on very rare occasions that you see people that are committed to staying with you through the thick and the thin. And when you see such staff members, by all means, keep them. So this was me trying to maintain a good relationship with my staff members, trying to keep them even when it was hard. I was not paying myself salary. In fact, I don't think throughout last year I earned a single dime from Felima Beauty. I did not. I was struggling to service debt. I was struggling to pay staff salary, and the more I tried to pay the salary, they were managing. Even when there were delays, they were managing. But once the salary stopped coming, oh my goodness, the first person that turned her back against me was the staff that I trusted and I loved the most. This particular staff showed me shaggy. She did not just start insulting me in person. She went on my Instagram, started chatting my friends up, telling them that I'm owing them and I've refused to pay them, insulting me to my friends, creating a chaos, creating serious problems. This particular staff member, I had taken her to my family house. I had so bonded with her that people around me thought that this person was my sister. Worst mistake of my life. This person showed me the premium shaggy, only for us to figure out down the line that this particular person was not just showing me shaggy, but has also been stealing from the brand for a really long time. And not just from me, she has also been stealing from every other person that was, a business owner in that plaza. Story for another day. I should have let those staff members go and I would have had my peace. I would have not had extra debts, because the longer you keep the staff, the longer you have to pay them. If I had let them go from the initial time this thing started showing me signs and wonders, I would have been debt free from staff. I would have left in a much more honorable way. I would have felt bad because I thought that I was raising a family, I was raising a team that felt more like family. But then again, I would have had my peace of mind in one aspect of my life. So I was now dealing with debt, dealing with the insult from staff, dealing with the problems, the problem, the pain of sleeping and waking up and knowing that this person that you consider the sister and a friend is the same person that is showing you the shege to the max. Anyway, I've said a lot and I felt like crying. But dear business owners, if you realize that business venture is not working, do yourself a favor and let it go. Do yourself a favor and tell yourself the truth. If your business is not functionable enough to maintain the staff members that you have, or maybe your business was doing fine initially, but somewhere along the line it started crashing down, let go of that staff. Let go while you can still pay the ones that you can pay, so that it does not turn to insult and a lot of mental issues for you. Because the kind of depression I went into last year, I don't wish it for my enemies. I don't even wish it for the person that I hate the most in this life. And I don't hate anybody. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.